So I think we can start. Thank you everyone for joining. I think there will be few more people joining soon. So today we have few guests. We have Vic that will be presenting and also Ian. But I think we can start with Ian. Are you ready, Ian? You want to
Yeah,
share?
I am. It's just
Okay, you can start.
I'm in the workshop right now, so it's a bit hard to hear.
Okay. You want to start first now? Is it okay?
Okay, I think you can give me like only about like 5-10 minutes.
Yes. That will be, yeah, awesome. Thank you. You can share your screen.
So in COVID recently, AI workshop's been teaching how to do prompting mainly. So the way they ask for the prompt is for you to look for a goal, provide them intent, instruct the AI how to um, do what you want it, and presentation would be telling them how to present the information. So if you see my co-pilot, I asked them to write a self-introduction for me. I gave them some context and an intent. I asked them in terms of presentation and the goal and instruction all in the first sentence here. So it gave me this that I'm from Malaysia and I'm an IT specialist working in my EN, saying that I thrive in solving complex text issues from server patching to automating workflows with tools like PowerShell and Copilot. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but I am still learning. And it even remembers my past prompts when I learned regarding cybersecurity. So through this, it's managed to provide quite a good self-introduction while adding in some additional things like my hobbies as well. Another thing I've worked on with Copilot is asking it to, in a way, make it more simpler to understand these topics. So I asked, how can Copilot help me in sales modernization? And it gave me a very strong point form version on how Copilot can help in these options. And even it's managed to make a graphic as well, if I can find it. You can see that they also make tables for you, like license comparison, draft preview tables, feature matrices. I
Can
have
we
a
export?
graphic as well.
Can we export the table or the article?
I believe you can turn it into a graphic, but I think if you want to export it into like Microsoft Word, because I did try it before, I believe you need the paid version of Microsoft Copilot, because you can see here that I asked it to make a graphic. It's very small right now. So if I make it full screen, the problem is that when it makes the graphic, sometimes they write too much information and it cuts off here. So probably need to ask it to put in less information. I have tried to make it more complete because I tell it that it looks more cut off, but it still requires some improvement. Maybe it's my prompting needs to improve to make the picture look more complete. Or maybe it's just there's too much information to fit in into one picture overall.
Yeah, I think it's nice that it gives all the small icon part of the point, like
Yeah.
yeah.
And I didn't even think of that idea. It just asked me like, would you want it as a one pager playbook or visual cheat sheet? So I took up their suggestion and said, give it to me like a one-page thing, and they gave me this.
This is nice. Yep.
So they even provide very good suggestions in Copilot. And I think that's all for me.
Yep.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
for letting me share.
Yeah, thank you, Ian. I think it's a good sharing. We can see that Copilot can actually generate all the content in a structured way with all the icons, and we can even generate posters and those things. Even the free version can do that. Thank you, Ian. So I think I will share a little bit about recent news about the Copilot. After that, I will pass to Vic. Okay, so let me share my screen. I always do this. Every session, I will want to share what are the recent. Let me just share my screen. Okay, right. So Microsoft will release every end of the month. They will release, right? What are the latest in Copilot? I will paste this link later on. In May, in April, so in June. So this particular article actually gives the overview of all the features that recently been introduced. Probably you don't see that in your Copilot, right? But some of the features are free and available for you, right? So for example, you can see the Copilot control system. This one is probably the paid versions of our Copilot, but let's focus on these user capabilities, right? So they have this intelligent assistants, they have enhancements to Microsoft Copilot mobile apps, they have new functionality for Edge and Outlook, right? So they have other things as well. So they improve the image generations, transfer call summary, and all other things are being added. For example, new extensions, improve branding in PowerPoint, right? So, and also the Copilot apps now available in my Mac OS, right? So it does available in your iOS system, right? So let's go into one of the easiest one. For example, new feature for Copilot in Edge, right? So if you click, you can see that what are the explanations on the new features. Right, for example, now you can just submit query directly to the address bar, and it will actually interpret and conduct the action, perform the action for you, right? So there are also a few other things that being introduced in Edge. For example, if you open your bar over here, let me see if I have my Copilot. I think I removed it. Oh no, I think I removed it, but it's okay. So you can see you can have the agents and chat, and you can directly access the agent. Another new thing is when you right click, you can see there's a summarize with Copilot. So let me just do that. If I right click this browser, I'm using Edge. You can see now summarize with Copilot. If I just click, right, it automatically opens the window for me. Yeah, and summarize is Copilot. Yeah, so the Copilot icon now is here, right? So it's here. I can even put it in the side panel, like always, right? So now it's in the side panel. So I just right click and click summarize this main point of this particular page, and then it automatically summarize for me quickly, right? With all the icons and visual for you. You can see, for example, here just now, you have the options to actually select the data. For example, there's a settings over here. You can change, you can create a new chat, right? So these are basically a new interface of the Copilot in your Edge. And what are other things is, for example, here they started to roll out Copilot features in Outlook in scheduling. This was like one of the things that we waited for so long, because it's able to understand all the people in your team schedule and give a suggestion where when they are free, right? So yeah, so it was promised last year, but we are just released this year. And then some of the things are probably just a added feature in mobile. You can see now you can create event directly from mobile, right? And then improve image generations, right? So now you can see the image are being created really sharp, right? Really visual in lot of different colors. You can use brand to generate the images, right? So another great thing is they have file upload to 512 MB each file uploads, which is really good, right? So it able to process now can generate 50% longer summaries, right? So memory in Copilot. So what does memory here means? That you can actually ask Copilot to learn certain style, the way that you write, right? The way that the text has to be written and reply by Copilot. You can actually do that. So it's already available now, right? And then this one probably you don't really use it, right? Okay, and then Copilot pages. I think Vic want to demo later on what are Copilot pages. Branding, yeah. So this is one of the great things about Copilot. You can use a template as a brand to generate slides. Let's try to do that later on. Now the Copilot apps, this particular Copilot apps available in Mac OS. Please try to download and install it if you're using Mac OS, right? So that's the intro for me today. I will invite Vic. Vic, are you available now? Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, thank you. I pass it to you.
Sure. Thank you. Let me share screen. So just to help, let me move this away. Okay, recently there are some news things going on. As you can see about Copilot, and there's a bit more things here if you can notice. Okay. As well as you see, I have created a lot of agents. Yeah, different agents. Yeah. And there is one thing we new, is not say new, it's pages. How does that work? Basically, is like, let's say you're prompting your conversation here, the new structure. So like I ask a question, can Power BI pull data from SharePoint list? So you can use desktop to connect, enter the URLs and so on. So what can you cannot do direct. So I asked about Power BI web. So it cannot use Power BI app to connect directly. So you have to use Power BI desktop. So those are the things, right? So after I discuss this and so on, okay, how about I want to like talk about this one more. So this is the info. So I want to discuss more. I click on edit in pages. Okay. So can Power BI pull data from SharePoint list? So you can share this link, even page link, and this. So allow, okay. So I can share it to, let's say, Rizwan. Okay, post it here. So Rizwan can assist to look at the pages as well. So these are the links, so you can talk to it. You can add and customize design accordingly if you need to. So you can still adjust the notes here, and you'll always be stored actually under pages. Okay, so you can close it. Then after that, you can go back to pages to find it. Yeah. So there are some here. So or you can go back in and adjust accordingly and customize whatever you need. So it's pretty easy. to help. Let's say I want to do a new thing, let's say, okay. The new feature of Copilot Vision. What can it do? What feature does it give? Okay, let's say a general message. There's a power tool and experience allowing interaction, image handling, and so on. So you can upload pages with vision and describe an image, analyze the visual content, and so on. So something like that. Extract text from image, and so identify object, image, and visual reasoning. You can reason by using the picture. You can from visual to text kind of content. So it's pretty easy. Imagine like you're using things like that. So let's say can you create an article to promote this new feature? Okay. Okay. Okay, he's still writing. Okay. So he written certain things. So can you? Now, this is a free Copilot chat. So therefore, I don't have Microsoft 365 Copilot subscription. But can you prepare it in PDF and Word doc? Can it be done?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So he's preparing, he's analyzing. Prepare 2 documents for me, and you just need to download. Okay. And let's say I show you. Open it. Pretty neat feature for free version. And you can enable editing. Okay. Of course, the alignment you need to adjust a bit is good enough. Okay. So this is something that you can do. Even let's say I open up the PDF. It's not appearing. Yeah. I experienced this before. Let me close this, open file. Yeah, this I experienced before. It doesn't open. It's okay. PDF sometimes got bugs. I still experience it. So, but let's say you're lazy. Let's say just now I come back here, right? You don't have time to like read it yourself. You're busy. So what you can do is click it, read it out loud for you.
And celebrate the launch of Copilot Vision,
Can you hear?
tailored for a tech-savvy audience or general users excited about AI
Yes,
advancements.
yes. Yep.
Rocket introducing Copilot Vision. See the future of AI. Microsoft Copilot just got a major upgrade, and it's changing the way we interact with images forever. Say hello to Copilot Vision, the newest feature that brings visual intelligence to your fingertips. What is Copilot Vision? Copilot Vision is a cutting-edge enhancement that allows
Good, it's cool. So this is what you can do. So like just now all pages I can go. I open one today. This is the one that I created. Then you can go back in here and adjust it and talk to it. Yeah. So it's there. You can even open it in words. There's a new feature here for pages. So there's a lot of ways to do it. So this one is a bit better. So which one you prefer? Directly ask it the Copilot chat to create the document, or you want to use pages? Pages can open it directly as well. Then you can adjust it accordingly. I prefer pages because of the alignment, a bit better. Yeah. So it's up to you. So there's few options. Now let me show you something a bit new. Let me see. Let me pull over. Okay, so let's say, let me close the pages. Okay, I'm gonna open this one. Now, this is called Vision. Okay, the sunglasses here. share screen with Copilot. Okay, so what you can do is like, let's say you're looking for that. I'm looking for a good some product, a good good smart bag, laptop bag, let's say lah. Okay, so then you're doing shopping and so on. So you found this bag. So interesting, but I don't know what is this. So let's say you have your Copilot Evasion. So you open here, right?
Hey again, Vicky. What's new with you?
I'm looking for this bag. Can you find for me?
That image is from the Microsoft Tech Community blog, specifically highlighting the What's New in Copilot section for June 2025. I'll find the exact web page for you now.
So 1 second. So it's pointing to another page. It's actually this one. So let's say I change it to here. Okay, I use this one instead. Let me set the setting. Try this. Which screen? Okay, let's say this one. I share this one. What's new, huh? Hi.
Hey, Vicky. What's on your mind?
Okay. What is shown on this the page here?
Got it. You're looking at the Microsoft Tech Community blog for What's New in Microsoft 365 Copilot from June 2025. Would you like a summary of the main updates mentioned here?
You just give me in point forms.
Sure thing. Here's a summary of the main points. Updated usage metrics and agent management in Copilot Analytics. Intelligent assistants and new functionalities in various Microsoft 365 apps
Okay,
like
1 second. It's something intrigued me when you say, what is intelligent assistant with context IQ? What is that?
Context IQ is a feature in Microsoft's Copilot that offers intelligent assistance by understanding the context of your work. It helps anticipate your needs, offering suggestions and automating tasks based on your current activity. In Copilot Chat, it can bring relevant information, provide insights, and even suggest next steps, all tailored to your specific needs. Quite handy for staying efficient and focused.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it here. So it's a very new feature. I just have it today. So actually, you just open the app. This is under Personal Copilot. So business one, I think still not there yet. It's just recently launched. So the enterprise version don't have yet. So the Copilot for Personal have this feature. Yeah, so it's pretty useful. I lazy to scroll up and down, type and ask question with Copilot. I just talk to it and it can read the page. Of course, you have to set the screen. So by clicking and selected the screen you want to share, any screen. Okay, it's pretty interesting. Yeah. So even for just one thing more, maybe something.
Can it help shopping or other things?
Yes. I realized there's new feature in the Excel. So this is open here. The one. Wait, let me go to my sample data. Okay. Okay, let's say this is a sample data. Let's look at this. Okay, I delete this first. Be analyzing it. So you have a sample data, right? So let's do some inconsistency on the data. Let me make it bad or wrong. So this turn into euro, some turn into different format of dates. Okay, short date. Okay, oh, this is wrong. So then I put one more data. So let's say telephone number. Okay, let me delete this. Okay, I can put 061235, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is one. So some inconsistent data I put here, but this one I put space 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the other one is plus 612, then 512 or whatever. Okay, let's say something like this. No. Okay. Okay. So a bit of text differences. So okay, then I have 5, then I put dash 1, 2, 3, 4, then dash 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, for example, so I'm going to just simply copy this here, copy everything accordingly. So I just make it different format lah. So so this is the raw data. So let's say I copy everything now. Okay, so I should have everything I need. Okay, so let me delete. So just a simple data, right? So I save it. I close it first. Let me reopen. It doesn't show the suggestion. Okay, let me show you the other one. 1 second.
Can it do tasks like action for you?
I can, but more importantly, I want to show you one unique feature. Is this, where is it? Oh, I know, it's here. Okay, so open data. Okay, this is raw data. So let's say I have all these data. So it should show, oh, it didn't show. Oh, I haven't saved yet, wait. Save. Let me save one place. Let's stop. Save. Okay. So got it. Okay, it's appearing. I was waiting. You see this, right? Clean data with Copilot.
Yes.
28 for suggestion. Show suggestion. You can actually check inconsistent data. Then you can click and change. How easy this is. You can change the data. So I just want to show this. So this is something Copilot new one that I noticed. Yeah, pop up as suggestion if you open an inconsistent database. Okay, that's about it for me, my end.
Okay, that's good, Vic. Thank you. Let me just share my screen again. I will start with the main page of Copilot. When you have a purchase license of Copilot, right? So when you just open this page, the first page, so you will have this chat, right? Now, so you can basically just click anything over here, a quick action. So Copilot will quickly give you some brief news, what is happening. It can actually get it from the work data, or even from the web, right? So other than that, you can actually schedule a prompt. This is a new feature, right? So you want to schedule a certain prompt to be triggered, an action, right? So okay, so I think it's still loading. Yeah, sorry, probably my internet. But that this particular feature is one of the recent one, right? Right. So yeah, if you have, then it will actually show you what are the schedule prompt that you always want to trigger, right? So this is pages that actually being introduced by Vic just now, right? Now pages is like a collaboration tool, like a wiki that you have in your work environment, right? You can actually have a lot of them and the great thing is you can use AI to generate the content for you, right? So in the left side, as always, the agents are here, and then you can see the notebooks, right? You can actually group a certain content into a notebook, and then you can actually go through the contents, right? So you have all the, let's say you have the pages over here, the proposal over here, so you can neatly arrange them, right? So, and then for me, I have an admin. Right? So let's just have a look on admin, right? So what are the latest editions of admin feature, right? So if you go over here, there's a Copilot. You can see over here directly there's a menu. You can see optimization of your Copilot license, which apps that people mostly use, right? And then you can see the daily habits, AI adoption, right? You have the health tabs. You only have one license. If you have many more than two or three, then we have variants of statistics, right? So you can discover, you can even click this. What's new in Copilot will actually give you some updates, but this is on February. I think better you just find it online, the latest one. So you can see agents and connectors, whoever created this, right, and make it available for all the users. So you can actually see this. So there are so many agents available. You can publish them, and then it will give you which apps that it supports, right? And it can perform certain tasks for you. You can even request admins have permissions to allow and not allow the request of agents using agents. So this is the dealing and usage. This is the settings, right? You can limit in age, for example, right? What are the things that they can actually prompt and not to prompt and copy and paste. You have the capability to limit the data compliance and security. So these all are available in paid versions, right? You can actually manage whether user can generate images with Copilot. So if I just click, I can allow and don't allow, right? So I can actually do that. I can even disable Copilots in Teams. I can do that now. Now they keep adding all these features, right, based on the requests that people make. So the admin has the capability and flexibility to actually set all this, right? So yep, yeah, this is dark mode, easier to see. Okay, let's go back here. So if I go to create, right? So I like this. I like this create page, right? So it gives you all the suggestions of whatever things that you want to create. For example, now you want to design poster, you want to create a video, then you can create any video. For example, awareness on security, awareness of branding, right? A short video, you can actually do that. Just create, it will create for you, including all the voice over. For example, here I can just create a video explaining value of of being nice to co-worker, right? Video should be informative and fun, let's say. Right, so let's have a, you can even add a PowerPoint slides. So when it generates the video, it will able to insert some of the images or text from the PowerPoint slides, right? So you can see over here is creating the video, right? So step 1, step 2, step 3. Right, fine. So right, I think within like not even 1 minute, so we have the video. So let me just play, right? So let me just play this video.
Imagine walking into work where everyone greets you with a smile, helps each other out, and the vibe is just awesome. That's the magic of being nice to your coworkers. Being nice isn't just about manners. It makes work way more fun. When you're kind, people are more likely to team up with you, share cool ideas, and even help when you're in a jam.
So you can see it generates the video based on the
Plus, it
context.
turns work from a chore into a place you actually want to be.
Kindness is contagious. When you're nice, it inspires others to do the same. Suddenly, everyone's in a better mood, stress levels drop, and the whole team gets more done. It's like a superpower that makes the office a happier and more productive place. A little kindness goes a long way at work. Be nice to your coworkers and watch your team, in your own day, shine brighter.
So you can see within few seconds we can generate this video. The good thing is you can change the tone, right? For example, you want to change the voice of it, and you can see here, and you can even change the background of the music just now, right? The background music, and you can name it like version 1, version 2, and save it. Even share to any of your colleague, right? Then they can actually edit. So if I go back, right? So I can create forms. Now they have all these templates for you ready, made, and then they even have this particular prompt ready for you. You just click and it will generate for you. Design a banner. This is really one of the great feature for me personally because I can even use my brand. For example, I have my brand color over here, and then I can describe my banner. Please create a happy birthday banner for month of June. Right? Then you just create. You can see everything I'm doing is only using the browser. I don't have any application installed. Everything is done by, you can see based on the brand color, you can see the image that is generated here is, for me personally, is really nice. For example, let me just download this and let's open this and have a look and see. Right, so yeah, it's really sharp, really big image and really nice design. So you have others also. You can even edit this image if you prefer to change any of the color, remove any of the text. Right. So let's go back. So that is banner. They given a lot of example over here. You can in your prompt, you can actually put like this in a pop art style, and you can have like a certain size, like this vintage style. You can have this glass window. You see all this really nice example that you can actually use. You can even go here. There's a actually a category available. There's a lot of example. So you can even edit image. For example, here, let me just open this. Okay, never mind. Let me just open. Okay. Can I upload from my device? Okay, let me just try this one. Let me just. So let's assume that I want to remove something. right? Okay, you can see here, let me just say that I want to remove this one, and I click erase. Yep, so it actually delete, but you don't really see it, right? So let's try something that is probably, maybe just remove this A, right? Let's try. Yep, so you can see, so you can use AI to actually do that. You have more, so you can actually create infographic now. So this one of the latest. So you can design any related of of uh, topics, and then it will actually create an infographic for you. So let me just try create an infographic about road safety in Malaysia. Right? So let me just use my brand, color, and then the size is portrait. Yep, okay, list. Yeah, this could be a nice thing to do. So just click. See, right? Easy. Just within few seconds, you have road safety in Malaysia. Right? Current situations, common causes, and then you can actually put it. You will change all the text inside. Okay? Right? And so if I go back again, I have draft, right? So this particular draft, you can actually have in all the versions. For example, Word, PowerPoint, even in Pages, right? So you can also use a template that already created over here. So let me just go, for example, if I want to go for presentation, so let me just go for presentations. I can just choose, let me just go here, choose one. So you can see that this is one of the example templates that Microsoft already have. So I can just click this button and I can create a new slides or even summarize the slides. Sorry, I think take a while. Yeah. Event suggestions. Okay. Maybe just try this again, summarize experience. You can do a lot of other things as well. You can ask Copilot to add slides, but what important things that you can actually do is you can add slides based on the reference file, right? So let's say we have some reference file here, MRI audit report, right? So and then you just click enter, then it will start to generate. Yep. So you're able to generate, but not in a proper format, right? So but it's okay. Yeah, you can actually use other templates. Probably this template is not the right template to use. Right? So you can actually even add slides based on your idea, right? So you can just click generate. Yep, I can see based on the same template just now, it able to generate, right? So this is one of the features of the Copilot in PowerPoint, right? You can even use, some of the content outside. Okay, for example, here I want to create a presentation, and then I want to use a reference file. For example, I just go over here. I can upload or attach file from the cloud. Right? So let's see that I have this particular document about HR use cases. So let me just see. Yeah. So yeah, select. So this Windows right now allows you to actually select any file in one drive. Right? Previously, it will just appear. So you can see where based on that, it will generate all the slides, right? So you can generate new presentations. So it will actually generate all the slides for you. So based on the Word document, even video. I noticed recently Amma was showing us how you can generate information from a video. Yes, you can just select a video. It will actually do that. Okay, yeah. So yes, so it generated the visualization for me. So let's have a look. Okay, let me just change this to this one. So it's a simple presentation, right? So they have some pictures, right? So they have some informations and statistics. So that's how you can actually use Copilot in PowerPoint, right? To actually generate contents and even reasoning, right? Based on the existing content that you have, you can actually do some reasoning. So other than that, sorry, other than that, you can go to work. Let me just go to, for example, Excel. So I have this particular data. So let's say if the Copilot able to understand this data, Copilot can understand this data. If we can understand the data, then we have some idea on how to manipulate. Let's have a look. Okay, I think computer is still loading. If I'm not to refresh. So you have your Copilot here. So let me just click this Copilot icon. Let's see what will happen. Yeah. So you can see here, it able to understand the data and give you some tips, right? So for example, get deeper analysis result, right? So let me just go here, see if we can actually do something for me. Probably my internet is a bit slow, so but it's okay. So you can see here, automatically able to understand the data and do a deep analysis of this particular budget book that you created right now. So you can actually just click start. So it will start to do some analysis and automatically create new sheets, and it will try to fill in all the details for you. Right? For example, how much is your expenses, and they will rank them in order. So what are the mean and minimum of your expenses? Uh, the monthly expenses by category. So I didn't do this. I didn't create. So it's automatically running at the back and creating everything for me. Even the graph you can see now is automatically appear. So totally monthly expenses by category. So you spend a lot of in home and probably rent. So yeah. So this is the Excel, right? Copilot in Excel. So you can see that analyze the percentage of assessment. So all this, right, will keep prompting to you. You have the options to actually start and using it, right? So it will create another new analysis for you one by one. Then when you're able to use it for your own benefit, right? So this is Copilot, right? So Copilot. So one thing, right? You can see here sensitivity. You can actually mark this particular Excel as a sensitive data. So then it won't be able to index by Copilot, right? So you can actually mark this, so you can apply this label to a workbook while others are editing. So I think it's only me, so never mind. So let's have a look on the locations. So it will be here. Right? Documents, Copilot and documents. So, yeah. That is a Copilot in Excel. So finally, before I want to end my sessions, right? I just want to show one thing about the documents. So let me just try documents. So when you want to create your proposal, or even if you don't talk about proposal, you want to do a lot of other things, right? You can actually use words to do it rather than PowerPoint. So for example, here, okay, draft an email about weekly, right? So I can just over here and click. It will actually type for me the email. So you have all the suggestions for you to cross over from the apps. All right. So we did talk about my digital ID, my JPG, action items, right? So yeah. So key highlight of the meetings. So this is great about Copilot, right? So you can actually have the Copilot button and even create some more. So if you're okay, then you can just keep this. The good thing is you can even start to create more. For example, I just click here. I can do other things, right? So for example, I want to rewrite. I want to insert some summary. Yeah, you can actually do that. So I have this, keep writing this, right? Write suggestions. So it will read all the text and give you some suggestions on how to improve the writing. And so this all are part of Copilot. If you have the license, that you can actually use this. So what are available in free, right? Free, you can actually generate all the contents, even copy over to Word, export to Word. Then it actually behaves the same. Just that these are available directly into the Microsoft apps, right? So for example, here I'm trying to regenerate again. You could actually do this directly into the web pages. So I just want to show you how the free version looks like. So I think I did over here. Yeah. So just go to this. Okay, it's okay, never mind. Probably my internet is not really good now. So I'm done with this. So I just want to show one final thing. So let me just close this one. So if you have the free version of Copilot, you just go to designer.microsoft.com. So in this designer.microsoft.com, so you were able to generate almost all the things that I have just shown, right? Free. You can generate wallpaper, you can generate banner, you can generate posters, right? Free. So you don't have to have the pay versions. You can generate stickers, avatar, right? So a lot of things that you can actually generate. So they have given you some of the example over here, right? So for example, I want to generate coloring book pages for my kids. Yep. So I can just use this and maybe have a digital version and print it, right? So I can even have the banner just now that I want to generate, but it's actually available in free version as well, right? So you don't have to worry about having a license for you only to generate the banner. So you have other things that you can actually generate, right? So even the social posts and also posters, right? So have a try on this. Have a try, please. You can even edit with AI. You have all the features designed from scratch. Everything is available in the free version too. So you can install Designer in your mobile apps too. But the experience of generations is much more better using the computers. So I think that's all from me today. Thank you for joining. Right?
Ridwan,
Yeah,
if you have a couple of minutes, let me share something.
please, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks everyone for being so patient. I was just doing some stuff today. I was at a event, a cybersecurity event. So I was showing some stuff around AI and cyber threats. This was one of the videos that I was showing. Let me just share. And possibly some of you may have seen it before. I'm not surprised. But I think it's an important reminder of how AI can be such a dangerous tool.
Seeing escalating AI-driven fraud attempts driven by the surge in deepfakes, the number and quality of deepfakes is increasing.
How is your flight? Are you coming home?
Mom, I lost my wallet and bank cards. I made a police report, so I missed my flight.
为什么会这样 Are you okay?
Girl, is your passport with you?
Yes, I still got my passport, but I can't come back home because I don't have money. Pa, can you transfer me some money?
Don't worry, 爸爸转给你。
But how to transfer you the money?
Don't worry, Ma. I'm with my classmate. You can just transfer to her account.
OK，爸爸找500给你。
Pa, 500 哪里够? Give me 5,000. I'll pay back you later.
转啦
Fine, just send me the account number.
Thanks, Pa. You're the best. 爱你深深。
快点转给他，来。
爸妈 I'm home. 爸，钱转了没 I wanna go home. Is that my voice?
So this was a video that was created by, I believe, one of the phone companies, right, which basically advertised that they had the ability to detect deepfake videos. Right? Whether that's true or not, I think there's a big learning here, right, in terms of what we share on social media, whether those are pictures or voices and so forth. Right? And I think it's important for us to develop some best practices around maybe having a family password and other ways potentially we can verify. And of course, one of the best obviously is to ring the person, right? Don't believe the caller, right? But what is more important is the increased amount of fake investment scams and coupled with AI together with that. Some of you may have seen this.
Tens of thousands of Malaysians over the age of 40 are quitting their jobs and retiring. All this is thanks to a new financial platform developed by the government. The details in our report.
I want to tell you that today is your lucky day. I don't know if everyone will be able to watch this broadcast, but only those who were lucky enough to find it will be able to take advantage of this opportunity. You must understand me. It is not possible to provide access to this financial platform to everyone, and suddenly everyone becomes a millionaire. Let's get to the point. Yes, with a small investment of 1,200 Malaysian ringgit, you can earn more than 4,450 Malaysian ringgit a week.
All right, I'm not going to play it to the end, but the key message here that we need to understand is we need to have that critical thinking hat on to ask simple questions like, what is this person known for? Right now, some of us may not be aware who this person is, but I'm going to show you shortly how we can use AI to check. Okay, but let's assume that we know this person and this person is Robert Kwok. All right. Now, the question then you should ask yourself next is this individual an investment specialist and advisor? Okay. Now, if the answer is, I'm not sure, I don't think so, right? From what I can remember, that immediately should be a red flag. Okay. Now, then the subsequent red flag should be, why are we listening to this person or looking to this person now for investment advice? Okay. So these are interesting things that you should trigger in your mind from a cyber threat, cyber crime perspective. And this is where you have an opportunity to use AI to help you. Right? Find out what Robert Kwok does and what is he noted for and so forth. And the good news is you can do all that from the mobile phone. Okay. So this is something that I did, right, using the Copilot in WhatsApp. All right, basically pasting a screenshot of that video so you can capture it right at the beginning or wherever that makes sense, right? And just type something simple as, who is this? Now, interestingly, I asked who is this, but Copilot actually came back not just limited to who this individual is, but also figured out that this was a screenshot of potentially a scam, a dodgy investment scam video, okay, or picture. Okay, so it then asks whether I want to follow up with suggestions like telling me what Robert Kwok's life is and so forth. All right. So the point here is in a very quick time, you can actually get to the bottom of some of these really scary videos. And I'm sure some of you have seen even people like our Prime Minister Anwar talking about investments, fake investments and all that. So they are scammers, if you want, increasingly using AI to create very powerful, very realistic deepfake. And possibly one of the ways that you need to use and elevate to is to use AI to determine the possibility of these being scammed. So back to you, Ridwan. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to share.
Thank you, Noel. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I think it's a great session today. We have Rick and Ian sharing, and also Noel. So hopefully we can see you guys again 2 weeks from now. Thank you. See you guys.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming. Bye. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.